That shit elegant. Speak on the gang, so stepping in. Packing that heat like a Wendy man. Who's surprised in your head? That's 100 bands. So my nigga.
Yo, somebody here back with a different type of video talking about the Logan Paul and the Dylan Dennis situation and how much more tragic it's getting. If you don't know, now you're about to catch up to speed how they're supposed to fight, and you know, to build hype for the fight, they're going back and forth with each other as in the face-to-face conferences and mostly over the internet, with Dylan dropping consistently banger after banger on Logan's wife, who is in her ways and had very many past things and past lovers, hella them and shit like that. What's to call it? At first, it was just him and them going back and forth, where Logan was like, "Oh, his ex had was like with Jake, this, that, and third, talking about, oh yeah, my girl loyal, this, that, and third." I mean, she was loyal, but she was like for the team, like real bad. Because another leaked from somebody saying like, he dated her after 3 of her other homeboys dated them, and hella past lovers coming out, either I think going for her side, saying that she's a nice person or something like that. But I ain't gonna lie to you, if I like, bro, hey, that's not my business. But like hella past lovers coming out talking about, oh yeah, she's a good person. Like, it's nigga after nigga just coming out of the blue. Like, my chest would have been on the ground right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. And mind you, they got engaged 3 weeks after they met. I don't know how fast the adult love life world should move, but that's kind of crazy in my opinion. And shit like that. Then what's it called? They're planning to get married soon. Like I said, it's not their business. But so much back and forth about this fight has led up to like it over casting, because I didn't even know it was like a KSI and fighting somebody else also in this whole shit. But I'm thinking that this is the like main event of the fucking night, because the amount of strays going back and forth on Twitter and everywhere is just crazy. This nigga just had his first kid. 2 hours of making sure his kid was okay. Back to the hating ass shit, and I love it. I'm all for it. Yeah, like, come on, keep it going, keep it going. Photoshopping Logan as the child, wearing the suicide force cap, the fucking Toy Story cap to the press conference, pressing the fuck out of Logan, like having the crowd in shambles laughing at Logan, cause you looking like a clown, my nigga. Like, hey, I'm unknown, but still, that's kind of embarrassing. But hey, still doing good for the community. Then what's to call it? Dropped the first video talking about of his wife talking about, oh yeah, I haven't had sex in so long. It's a struggle for me. Like, I think she said like 3 weeks or 3 days. Either of those is still a kind of a crazy statement, but hey, that's your body, your choice. Then he leaked the sex tape, no Kim K. And mind you, now she's trying to press charges over, well, I don't know how he got that shit, but like, yeah. Over like the leaked video, this and the third, and now she would be pressing charges, which could continue and interrupt the fight if he is in jail during the time. And two, what's it called? How they are pressing the charges, he would have to admit to all the things that his wife has done in the past with multiple other men, which, hey, numbers are going high. They said 150. That's who you love, my nigga. That's all I gotta say. And going, I think, back onto his podcast, or a different podcast, calling Dylan a terrible person, just chatting, talking about he's such a mean and hurtful person. But like Judeon said, it's only hurtful to you because that's your wife and information coming about the person that you're with, about their past situations with other people, which is a lot more people than the average person would expect. Yeah, like, what's it called? Even though, you know, I wouldn't say simping, but like he's defending his lover's name and all that shit. Just constantly making fun of his past innocences and L's. Jake talking about, oh, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. I mean, yeah, out there, person talking all this shit about my wife, this, that, and third. Even though the information is true, yeah, if you don't one shot this nigga, that's kind of crazy. And in my opinion, like, what's it called? Even if like Logan does win the fight and Dylan won the war, because mind you, we did not know this much information about Logan's fiance or wife up until now, and more information coming out as we go, because before I started recording this, new clip just dropped today where face to face again But unfortunately, we had some question marks around Dylan because he's starting to look like a bitch right now. Started stammering and shit in the interview. It's kind of embarrassing, twin. Like, thought you was out here talking your shit and rocking your shit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Besides, like, going up on Twitter every once in a while, like, looking at the memes and just how much Logan is getting clowned on and, like, just made fun of, like, on a day-to-day basis. Like, he can't say nothing more or less like the Adam 22 situation, because that's a whole nother situation on its own. Like, they're talking about, like, oh, have some self standards or some shit. And mind you, this, that, and the third is happening, or, like, it's letting run rampant. But hey, man, that's tough on Logan, and whoever wins the fight wins the fight. But Dylan still won the war.